everyone. Welcome back to this next episode of Meals with Marlene.
What are we cooking today, Marlene?
Hey, Monty. We're actually cooking a very special recipe that is near and dear to my heart. It is Swiss apple pie. My dad was from Switzerland, and he made Swiss apple pie all the time. You can make this pie using plums as well and other fruit, but it's delicious. My dad was actually a really, really good cook in both baking and cooking. Hope you guys are enjoying the Meals with Marlene. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and you can follow us for all the recipes that are to come. Anyways, we will get started. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 3 apples. So this pie calls for a 1 9-inch pie crust. I have one from the store, but you can also make your own. I have a great recipe for a pastry, but you can use the one from the store as well. So we're gonna wash the 3 apples up. We are here actually at 398 Sandy Hook Road in Pontypool. This kitchen is a custom gourmet kitchen that was designed and renovated by the seller himself. It's absolutely gorgeous, this home. All the windows you can see, especially from this kitchen, you can see out every view of the house. But that's the kitchen we're baking in today. I'm so excited for you guys to try this recipe. You're gonna love it. And it's very, very simple to make. It doesn't take long. The longest part is the baking, which takes an hour. But other than that, it doesn't take that long. The first thing we're gonna do is peel the apples. So my favorite paring knife is actually, it's Henkel's. It doesn't have to be Henkel's, but it's this type of shape. I love it. I actually can't even find this knife anymore anywhere. They have other ones like it. You can also use one of those apple peelers and slicers that you can get, on one of those mounds, and you twist it. You can use that. This recipe actually makes just a small 9-inch pie, so probably enough for, 6 people technically it says, but realistically 4. My dad has all kinds of great recipes that he cooked. The Swiss bread, which is Zupfe, and we also know it as egg bread. When my son was younger, he actually lived in Switzerland for a year just to get to know the culture. He played hockey there. He lived with an incredible family there, and the mom made the same bread my dad did, and it was incredible just to experience that. All right, so next we are going to slice the apples. So we want them fairly thin. Again, you can do this with plums if you want. With plums, the only difference is you're gonna put some sugar on the plums because they are a little tart. You don't want them too thin, but you don't want them too thick. I'd say probably what, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, I guess. Like that. And this will call for, the 3 apples fit nicely in the pie, medium-sized apples. Now wait until you guys see this pantry that we're going to get our sugar from and our flour. The pantry in this home is absolutely incredible. Definitely good to store all your Costco shopping sprees in. All right, so we have the apples all done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pie crust and we are going to put the apples in. So we're gonna line them nice, and it doesn't have to be too even, but even is nice because it looks really pretty when it comes out of the oven when they're all lined. And just put them all like this, like so. I have a very mixed cultural background. My dad is from Switzerland. My mom's family is from Ukraine, so I have a really good mixture of amazing foods. So stay tuned for some of these yummy recipes. My husband's side is from Ireland, and the other side is also from Ukraine. So he was very pleased when we met many, many years ago. I was just 16 when I knew how to make all the Ukrainian recipes, homemade. He was very happy with that. All right, so there we go. You can make it pretty and make like a flower looking in the middle if you want. I'm not doing that today, but we have a little bit of leftover apple, but there we go. So that's that. Righty, come with me now and check out this pantry. We're gonna go get the rest of the ingredients. Hey, Monty, oh my goodness, what are you doing in here?
Marlene, this pantry's huge!
Yes, it's incredible. All right, So we have what we need here, the sugar and the flour. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a half a cup of sugar in a mixing bowl. There we go. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of flour in the bowl. This will just thicken up it's like a custard almost that goes in with the apples. And there might be other versions of this that you guys have had, but all right. I don't know if I leave it like that. Okay. And a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, this is optional. You can put nutmeg in or not. I just put a 1/4 teaspoon, so very little. Just gives it that little extra flavor. I don't even put actually a 1/4, just a little bit less than that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to stir this. And then we're going to add 2 eggs to it. This is going to start making our custard. Alrighty. 1, 2. And we're also going to add 1 1/4 cups of cream. I use the 18%. You can use a little lighter if you want. But this is, again, the rest of what we need to make the custard. Alrighty. And then we're going to stir it up. You just keep stirring till the eggs are obviously mixed in and the sugar is dissolved. So this is kind of like your custard that's going to go into the apple pie. Monty, why don't you come help me mix this up? Oh, you're silly, Monty. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is, now that this is all mixed up, we're going to pour this custard cream, basically, over the apples. And just go slow because you want to fill in between all the cracks here. You might have a little bit left over. If you use a 10-inch pie shell, then you're gonna, I mean, you might not have quite enough, but you might, just depends. We actually have a little bit extra here. I put lots of apples in this one. This is going to go in the oven for 1 hour on 350 degrees. And then once it's done, we'll pull it out and we'll have a try. Alrighty, we're gonna take the pie out of the oven now. And we'll put it on our hot plate. Once you get it out of the oven, you need to sprinkle a tablespoon of sugar all over the top. And then you can put it back in the oven for 5 minutes just to make the sugar brown. Pull it back out, and then you can enjoy. I like it better cold, however, some people like it warm. It definitely has to be stored in the fridge if it's not all eaten up. Okay. I'm gonna cut a piece now to try, and I'm putting on a plate that was one of my dad's. This looks delish. Looks delicious. Thank you for watching this episode of Meals with Marlene. If you want a meal cooked in your kitchen, give me a call anytime. Have a great day.